Anyway, hello, Internet. We are now recording for episode 129 of Enter the Dungeon. Who wants to give the recap of what happened last time, Riley?
I beat a master chef and got another stamp on my my stamp badge.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave us our blessing to go find the next gem, and then...
Did he get the halfling stamp?
Yeah, this is the halfling stamp. I gotta get a stamp from every race. That's actually... That'd actually be pretty funny.
Huh.
And then Garrett beat the wizard with some help from me and Thitch.
Yep. Oh, almost killed the wizard also.
Oh yeah, no, like we had to stop because we were gonna kill him.
Yeah. He wanted us to fight his things, not him.
His summons.
Yeah.
Yeah, because also Andreas last time, it was revealed lore-wise that most high-power wizards, rather than just try to kill each other, they have their summons do battle on their behalf.
Weak.
Like Pokemon, almost.
What's even the point of
Didn't I tell you, Drew, that this would happen? I was gonna tell you this was gonna happen.
Yep.
What's the point of learning Fireball?
To target the other minions.
No, because you just said that you're supposed to have your minions battle each other.
Or you could have had at least a summon that constantly bodyguards the main wizard. That way, nothing bad would happen.
That doesn't block Fireball.
Yeah, I mean, Gerald turned invisible and then got the jump on the guy with inflict wounds, and got a natural 20. So anyway, when we last left our heroes, 3 of you were out by the lake, and then 2 of you were in the outer courtyard, and Ezioho just left to go do some weird stuff, Earthmover.
Okay.
Actually, timeline-wise, you probably were able to regroup with them in the kitchen, and then after that, they went outside. So did you join them out on the lakefront to watch?
Sure.
Okay, then. In that case, you're all just out on the lakefront, and Ezioho went off to go do weird stuff.
Sounds like something he'd do.
Yeah. Seemed in character. So anyway, for a breakdown of where you're at so far, you were able to impress the Master of Records, the Master on the Grounds, the Master of Arts, and then the Master of Magics.
The Master of Arts was the cook?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, the culinary.
Wait, was that incredulous, or do you just want a confirmation?
Somewhere between the two.
This is not new information.
I mean, normally when someone asks for the arts, it's usually like art,
literary,
music,
visual,
or
performative.
writing.
Or, visual, literary, performative.
And Thitch would know that it's not super common for the Master of the Arts to be a master chef.
Okay. So now we're at the courtyard right after.
Let's see. Now you guys are still out on that lakefront, probably, unless you want to be somewhere else.
So we still have 3 more people to impress? 4 more people to impress?
I mean, how many do you want to impress?
All of them.
I thought we were supposed to get all of their blessings.
Okay, then. And, Thitch is planning on battling that one guy. So that'll be number 5.
Instead of the Master at Arms, I'm not going to be meeting with the Master of Arms. Instead, I'll be going with the headmaster.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I presume Gordon gave the fishing rod back to Tarmik.
I hope so.
Can I ask him if I could keep it?
He says, well, you can borrow it for now, but tell you what, how about before your journeys take you to another location, you give it back?
I probably won't need it again. Okay.
Plus, mission houses should be cheap.
Hope you understand. We need to keep track of our tools around here, you know. Right. Speaking of, Chris, I want to know that sheath you have. Did you get that as a sailor or as a monk?
I got it as a sailor.
Okay then.
Why? If I got it as a monk, you would have said, "Hey, we're missing a sheath in the monastery."
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke about it, but that doesn't. But I guess it's not gonna work out timeline wise.
But it was gonna happen like at the beginning of the pirate stuff.
Okay. And anyway, in that case, you can still speak to the Master of Finance, the Master of Faith, and then the Master at Arms, which is Tarmek, the guy standing in front of you.
So I guess, what do we need to do for Earthmover? Do you want to try getting the Master at Arms right now?
I will lose.
What?
The rest of the guys were fairly easy to beat, not gonna lie.
I guess. Am I not allowed to go up against the Master at Arms?
Well, he has not challenged you to a duel.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
But we have to get his approval, don't we?
Yeah, so how do you want to try to impress him? Also, are you guys talking about him just like among the three of you, pretending he's not standing right there?
Which one of us is going to beat the crap out of this old man, huh?
Oh, no, you are
my age. Man. What are you talking about? He's my age.
Yeah, so which one of us is going to beat the crap out of this old man, huh?
Stop calling me old.
You're like 80.
That means 40.
Okay, which one of us is going to beat the crap out of this middle-aged guy? Sorry.
Probably not need for that.
Can we just get your approval then?
Well, I mean, I've been informed that the nature of your quest is that you want location of and approval to retrieve the planar gem that we've been
safeguarding
in possession of the knowledge of.
Yeah, that's accurate summation.
So, you know, these planar gems, they can be very powerful and dangerous. What do you know about wielding weaponry?
I'm just going to pull out...
we all pull out our gems.
Okay. Yeah. So to clarify, you guys do this gag every time, right?
Yes, for sure. It's like, or you can handle them. We've been doing it for 3 seasons.
I'll look at him and be like, I'm 12 and I can do this. It's actually not that hard.
Yeah. Interesting. And what do you know about weaponry in general?
Brother, you know both you and I know exactly our experience with weapons.
Yes. Hence my wariness, perhaps.
How would I prove it so?
Well, perhaps, you know, we're going to give you such a powerful weapon. Perhaps you could give us some weaponry in return.
Like what?
I don't know. I mean,
I have a magical warhammer, I believe.
You are mighty adventurers. What do you know about weapon craft? Or have you found anything that you're willing to part with? Or is there any way that you could help us in that regard?
Earthmover. You remember that blueprint that we came across from the gnomes?
I think he's frozen.
Yes, he is frozen.
Andreas, how about you jump on a couple halflings and turn them into warhammers? Well, anyway, and he turns to he turns to Gordon and says, "So, do you know anything about weapon craft?"
I know my way around some weapons. Like this, and I pull out my frying pan.
Which I'd like to point out, your frying pan is just a normal frying pan, unless you manage to pickpocket Earth Mover.
No. It's just a normal frying pan, yeah. I would like to eventually put the planar gem in the frying pan.
Okay.
Oh, what? It's gonna be... How would that even work? What did it even do?
I don't know. But it will do the same things that it does. I have it in a ring, so I don't use it. Like, I don't attack with it, so it would just be pretty cool to have it in there.
You could punch with it.
I guess I could punch with it. It could be a D4 plus my strength, or just my strength?
There's actually... We already have that on the card, I think. Oh, it does 1d4 fire damage, plus strength. But it's a plus 1 weapon.
Okay, so...
Fire damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1d4 plus 1 fire. That's it. Like, perhaps could you use your gems to create any weaponry or enchant any of our weapons? Or do you have any materials such as that?
Oh, improve one of your weapons? I think we can do that, right?
Yeah.
I try to take a look at a few weapons and try fusing them with necrotic damage.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, in that case, he's going to gesture for you guys to return to the monastery since you're right now standing up at the lake.
Alright.
Here, how about I show you some in our collection?
Hey, Andreas, we gave away our gems.
No.
He gave me this cool bucket of arrows. There's like 3 of them in here.
Yeah, he traded me the Brooklyn Bridge for mine.
Great.
It's falling down.
Yep, that's London Bridge.
That's
anyway.
Anyway,
so this guy, since he's giving you a weapon, he kind of wants some weaponry in return, is something he's offering for approval. So if you have any way that you can make weapons or improve his weapons...
I was going to go infuse it with necrotic damage, some of them.
Okay, so tell you what, we have some rather problematic monks. Do you think you could jump on them and turn them into weapons for us?
I absolutely could.
Is that something that's within your capability? I know that sounds a bit strange.
It's something I've done before.
Well, remind me.
Oh, my.
Not monks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be a weapon.
Yeah, like surely that thought is like circling in Earthmover's head. Like, should I suggest this? Should I offer to jump on some people for him?
I like to believe I'm a fairly prolific weaponsmith. I made this.
Yep.
Wave around Bone Crusher.
Mm-hmm. Fascinating. Yeah, and so he's basically so he's leading you back to the monastery, through the hall, through the dojo, which at this point is now cleared out. There's no longer the class going on in there. And he opens up the door to the weapons room, where you can see that there's a wide collection of spears, short swords, daggers, darts, things of that nature. Or do you have any special materials that you came across in your travels that would make for good weapons?
That's a good question. I feel like the answer is probably yes. I've got some vodka.
Oh, like vodka that you could light on fire and then throw at someone?
I'm sure you could.
Yes. Yeah, Thitch, have you ever considered
Why
doing
would you ever waste alcohol?
Chris, I'd like to point out that you have done that.
Shush. Only in necessary situations. And I cried after, by the way.
Interesting materials. Whoever just like considers pulling out his bar of soap, and then they're like, no.
Yeah, he doesn't mean interesting as in like, hey, isn't this a wacky idea to make a weapon out of?
Just like surreptitiously reaches his hand into his pocket and transmutes it into a knife and pulls out a soap knife.
Okay, yeah, everyone, welcome to the Prison Break episode. Earthmover's got to shank a guard.
I'm gonna shake a guard with soap.
Shake a guard with a bar of soap. Yes. Or pillow knife.
Yep.
You petrify a piece of your pillow and turn that into a knife.
Yep. Okay, so what sort of materials, other materials do you have? You've got alcohol in the glass that's holding it.
Wow, I really have nothing interesting. Oh, elven chain.
Which you're wearing.
Yeah,
You willing to part with it?
probably not. My AC is low enough as it is.
It's a 15.
Yeah. It's pretty low.
So is there anything you could do then to enchant our weaponry if you don't have any special materials to make weapons with?
I start to enchant some weapons by meditating it with the gemstone.
Okay, what kind of weapon do you want to adjust?
First, let me look at some spears and let's see if I could infuse necrotic energy into the tip.
I'll hand off a wand of pyrotechnics.
Oh, nice. Huh. And so fast. Is this some sort of magical item?
Yes, it is. It is like a type of firework,
Okay,
which
then.
could certainly be weaponized, replicated, and weaponized.
Fascinating. I will have Master Mountain look this over. And yes, Chris, to answer your question, you realize that you could definitely augment one of these spears.
All right, so then I begin to do that.
Yes. So by sort of breaking off a little bit of the Thanos gem, you can pretty much install it into this spear to make it a spear of wounding.
I have to break off a piece of the gem?
I mean, it's kind of a metaphoric thing. My main point is that you couldn't do this indefinitely. You couldn't make 1,000 magical spears.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, so you realize that if you do this, you'll have to be, basically, you'd be permanently imbuing it with some of the gem's power. And if you want to do that, go ahead and make a spell check.
Not permanent. Permanent's too long.
If you want to impress him, this is a good way of doing it. Unless you guys have some sort of magical material in your possession that you can use to make better weapons with.
I'm looking.
I mean, I could give him my hand axes, but they're nothing special, so I don't think he'll want them.
Anything else you might have?
I have a short bow.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
That I can give, yeah.
Hey,
That.
can I give? So, I have weapon bonding on my longsword, so can I give it to him? And then just walk
Take it
away
back.
and have it
Wait, we have those
take it back?
scales. Yo, we have those scales.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, we have the scale.
yes, I was waiting for one of you to remember that. I didn't just want to give you the answer.
I don't even have that written down anywhere.
I have
feel like
that
an idiot.
written down. I have what? I have in my notes. I have
I don't remember how many I have.
140 square feet of scales.
And so, yes, you guys get the feeling that you could definitely use the scales to make better weapons.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about it?
We can give him some. Just don't give him all of them. Because I feel like it would be. I would like to make like chainmail out of these scales. I think like they would be pretty cool.
I need gauntlets of these
Wouldn't
scales.
scale mail make more sense?
Scale. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. It just came out.
Scale
chainmail,
mail?
So yeah, if you guys want to make a dragon sword, you certainly could.
Oh, a dragon sword. That's sick. Okay, can we make 2 so I can have one?
I've got organic transmutation like just on standby.
All right. So yeah. So also, are you guys carrying any sort of other metals with you that you could use to augment this process? Or if any of you have like a sword that you're willing to give up to be converted into a dragon sword?
I mean, I have a pitcher.
I think I have a short sword.
Andres, what?
I have a ladle. I have like a cooking ladle.
Okay, two of you said things that are just kind of like I would call them completely insane, but I also know you guys well enough to be sure that they are mighty weapons. Andres, did you say you have a picture?
A pitcher, P-I-T-C-H. A dispenser of
Like
a pitcher.
Like a pitcher?
Pitcher.
Oh,
Pitcher.
A
Or
pitcher.
yeah. Okay.
Like a person from a
Pitcher.
baseball, not that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like but how does that?
not a
I mean,
picture like a
I'm
I'm
photograph.
picturing in my head that it's made of pewter or some similar metal,
Oh, okay.
not glass. Hey, we could make a glass dagger for you.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Oh yeah, from all the alcohol bottles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, remember the dagger salesman? Maybe this is just Andreas. This is just Earthmover's thing. When Thitch is finished with a wine bottle, he turns it into a dagger and resells it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also, Chris, do you have a short sword then that you're willing to part with?
I have a dagger.
A silver dagger at that.
Yeah, I
No,
don't use it.
I have 2 normal daggers.
I also have my mace. But
Oh,
I kind of
Your +1 mace that you've never used before?
I use it occasionally.
Name one time.
The ogre.
No.
When I first got it.
Not even.
Okay, maybe I don't use it.
Chris, this is a weapon that's been in your inventory and you've never equipped it. You've never double-clicked on it in your inventory, so.
I have, I'm telling you.
So, Chris, you have a magic weapon in your inventory that you're not using, and this, what you realize, would be almost a guaranteed success if you're able to pull it off properly. If you do it right, then it's a guaranteed success. That statement made sense. I just mean it greatly increases your chances of success.
Fine, I'll give him my +1 mace.
Nice. So yeah, with Gordon supplying some amount of
But I'm gonna be writing my name. I'm gonna be writing my name on it.
Oh,
Thitch
sweet.
Urso.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So yeah, Chris, you can actually come up with the name of this weapon if you want, and I guess Earthmover is going to be doing the transmutation.
Yeah.
All right then. How much scale do you think you're going to need for this, Andreas?
Do you remember how thick we said it was?
What, they were like this thick? How thick are dragon scales?
Well, I'm assuming you're using the grass
Metallic.
dragon scales.
Yeah. So then, remind me how big the sections were.
$80 square feet of scale per dragon. What did we say? Like they were like 1 foot scales?
1 foot by what? They weren't square. They're maybe 1 foot by 8
feet. That sounds right.
Well, 1 foot by 8 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right. So then,
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because 80 square feet of scale.
hang on, I'm figuring it out.
How many times are we gonna have to recalculate this?
No, I'm not doing that just yet. And we said they're like a 1/4 inch thick.
Yes.
Oh, are we doing the thing again?
Yeah. Okay, let's just say you have to use. Okay, which one of you wrote down how many scales you have?
I did. Well, not the amount of scale, but rather the square feet. 140 square feet.
The day that we did it, I did not have my book. I remember that because I was in Rainbow River.
We each should have
Yeah.
140 square feet of scale.
But I already gave some away. I know that for a fact. I know I've already given some away.
Yes.
So for a maximum, everyone has 140 square feet.
I probably have like 120
Gordon
or
is
like
holding all of it.
yes, because I have like a temporary bag. of
What's
holding
the
all my-
square? What is the square foot area of the dragon?
Well, no. So, yeah, we only need 1 scale.
Okay then.
We're making a
scale.
short sword, right?
Well, it's a club. And it's
Oh.
just the head of the club. So
Then we need much less.
anyway,
Because each scale is like 24 cubic inches, and a short sword needs like 17.5 cubic inches of workable material. So, are we making just like a whole mace like that? That's also cool.
okay.
Say what? No, I have a mace that we're giving. It's a plus.
Oh
one.
yeah, it's a +1 weapon.
Then what am I
What is
doing
a
with
plus
the
one?
scale?
weapon mean?
You're covering it.
Oh,
Having
Oh, he wants it to be like enchanter. He wants it to be special. He just doesn't want a club or something. So, like, I think dragon infused scale would make it whatever.
okay. So if
Yeah.
this is a mace, I'm in my head envisioning a flanged mace.
Here, I can get you the exact thing. It was.
Chris.
One that has like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like a fork, but like with like 3-dimensional
Yes.
instead of like this.
3-dimensional
Yeah,
fork.
like yeah, like that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a flanged mace.
Yeah, the mace, actually.
Like a that.
I heard the bubble.
Cool.
So yeah, if you want to cover the effective part of that with dragon scale.
Then that's gonna be like a 1/4 of a scale.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the surface area of
Oh,
that.
boy.
How thick?
I know.
You know what? Let's just say it takes 1 full scale. Just to keep things.
How thick am I coding? Okay, that's gonna be a ridiculously thick. That's literally I'm adding 24 cubic inches to it.
Okay, then half a scale. If you're covering the whole thing, handle as well.
Sure.
Half a scale. Because I guess dragon scale is the gift that keeps
Okay.
on giving.
Yeah.
Dragon scale, dragon
How else
scale.
are we-
It's almost time for dragon scale.
I mean, then
Dragon
again, we did kill and skin an entire dragon.
2 dragons.
2 dragons. Yes.
Yeah, so Thitch, do you want this to be a fire sword or a fire mace or an acid mace? Actually, as long as we're here.
Ooh. The first one was acid, right?
Yes.
I think it'd be good if it was an acid mace.
Oh, okay then.
What we wanted a fire? We can just make it
I'll
fire.
change the calculations a little bit, but sure. It looks like we're using the other one.
Go fire. No, we're going fire. We're going fire.
Nope, you already said it. We're going acid.
Come on.
Well, either way is fine, really. It is your decision.
Yeah.
There's 2.
By the way, I need to go buy some gauntlets anyways. cheap ones, because now we can actually infuse it with dragon stuff.
Okay, Chris, what's your decision?
No, that's for later. It's note to self for later, Drew.
No, I know. Poison or fire? I mean, sorry, acid or fire?
Let's go up to the group. Riley.
Yeah?
Acid or fire? Which one's cooler?
I'd say acid's cooler.
I'm thinking acid too. Andreas?
Okay.
Sure. I have no real preference.
Qualm. Yeah, alright. Acid.
Okay, so in that
Plus,
case, we're
isn't
using the
acid
sheets
green?
with leather.
Yeah. I'm also inscribing my name on the side. And the name, it's more aesthetic, Drew. It's not supposed to mess with the calculations.
No, I'm just wondering how you're going to do that. Okay, Earthmover, are you going to add Thitch's name when you make it?
I tell
You can
him.
burnish that in if you would like to.
Okay. But more important than that, though, what's the name of the weapon?
Bear claw?
Bear Claw it is. Doesn't make a ton of sense, but
Makes
okay, this is
almost no sense.
Too late. We're going to Bear
You know
Claw.
how like just bears just swat at you, and if it were to hit you, you almost get knocked out.
That has nothing to do with the poison damage we're putting on it.
Acid.
Or acid.
Yeah, you know all those acid bears crawling around?
Hey, I don't want to. That would be pretty
You
fun.
don't know?
Don't say acid bear out loud. Don't make me make a stat block.
I mean, I made one for a four-headed flying bear, so there's that.
As long as I can make my my acid bear protection
What you want me to?
circle.
You want me to
And
call
not
it bear's wound?
Why bear? Just why bear? Why specifically that animal?
I don't know. Urso.
Oh,
Ursa.
wait, there's actually a reason for it. Oh, wow.
That was what I was thinking, but he didn't say it, so I wasn't going to jump on that in case he just came up with it randomly.
I thought it was random. Okay, so
No.
it's Bear Claw?
Yeah.
Bear Claw the mace. All right. Does Earthmover approve?
I'm assuming he wants an explanation for the name first. That, or I'm gonna say Ursa Claw.
Sure. That's two bear claws.
All right.
Exactly,
Bear Claw.
which is why I stuck with Bear Claw.
So yeah, I'll do. I can expend a point to just transmutation. It doesn't specifically be earth element.
I think let's see now. This is yeah. I don't think you've done much in the way of living trans. No, not living. Biotrans.
It's
The tree.
I have a name. I said it. Organic.
Yeah.
Is organic bio?
Yeah, the tree was organic.
All right. In that case. Okay, you know
Well,
what?
I mean, it was to manipulate elements, but it was organic element. It manipulate elements in the element.
Yeah, you know what? I want you to roll for it. This is definitely going to work, but the higher you roll, the more extra properties it can have.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm using my tiny dice. Oh wow, you can't even see them on camera.
You're frozen.
Oh, wow.
So I can't see.
That's tiny.
Nice.
It's a small yellow
Oh, there you go.
greenish dye.
Right.
Oh, whoa, yeah, those are small.
They're
No, those are perfectly average.
They're
They are
baby.
very satisfactory.
yeah. In fact, these are above average dice.
I think those are. I think those dice have a great personality.
What am I rolling alchemy specifically?
Yes. Yeah. Plus your various alchemy modifiers.
Imagine right now if I drove to Drew's house.
That's gonna be a 19.
19. That's also Chris. What? I mean, you live a block away. Like, what was that getting at, Chris?
I just was saying that maybe I should just crash the DM's stream.
Like, is that a thinly veiled threat, or
possibly?
It's not even thinly veiled. It's just like he doesn't know what his own intentions are.
Yeah. Like Chris, is that a reference to the people that like harass live streamers and send attacks to their house?
No.
It's like it's like swatting him, but going by himself instead.
It's not swatting. It's just merely
a serious issue.
It's just breaking and entering. It's not swatting.
Okay then. In that case, yeah. All crazy.
So yeah, I name it. I got a 19. What extra properties do I endow this weapon with?
Okay then.
fire damage.
Acid, first of all. Oh no, it's acid and the extra property is fire.
Yeah, I'll just take a little bit of the like just like the corner off of one of the brass ones, and then make like an inlay for the name. No, nothing that fancy. It's just. What are the properties? You can cast Acid Splash from it once per day.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about that. So then, yeah. So, So if you succeed on the hit, then you can as a bonus action cast Acid Splash on whatever you just targeted.
Wow.
And it's already a +1 mace, so.
It's a pretty good mace.
Does it deal acid damage on a hit, or is that what the property is?
Yeah, so you get and on a crit it does an extra D4 of acid damage, but normally does bludgeoning.
Sick.
Yeah, just think in some future campaign this will be some monk's special weapon.
The poison monk.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, but I do love when we do stuff like this. Just add like extra magic items or lore bits into the world.
Like in the future of my poison fire gauntlets.
Yeah, I mean, or maybe one day a group will do a quest to uncover the crosspeen of the flames that was sealed away in the great tomb of Earthmover.
There's gonna be a tomb for Earthmover?
We can dream that someone will care enough to bury him.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Earthmover, like he's gonna feel himself dying, or like that he's nearing death, and just use his great transmutation to make a dungeon around where he wants to be laid to rest.
Do people do that normally?
Yeah, what do you think the pyramids were? No, Andres is playing for Earthmover is just to make his own pyramid, right?
No, he's gonna turn himself to stone.
Okay.
He's gonna become a living statue or something.
Oh, in Elemental Lich?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Raven Queen approves of that, right?
Why would I care? Like, she's not my real mom. I don't care.
Anyway, Tarmac walks over and says, "Huh, this is amazing. Bear Claw."
And it can all be yours for the low price of 19.
The name?
Yeah, and he picks it up and says, "You know what? I think that one day someone is going to use this to make sweet pastries that are deep fried in oil. And there's going to be many different varieties of them. And one of them is going to be known as a bear claw."
That's a very strange and specific vision.
Tarmac? What the heck?
Well, you see, he's a Way of the Donut Maker monk, so...
What's he doing in charge of weapons? Ooh, I'm gonna fry you! Like, what?
Also, I'd like to point out that he just, apparently, he predicted the invention of donuts, and yet is already a donut monk. Because that makes sense.
Wait, no, hang on. My brain is doing things.
Yeah.
Way of the Donut Maker is, they just specialize on punching a hole through the middle of your chest. Just clean through.
Oh, let's see if this guy's jelly-filled. He was!
It's like One Punch Man, but way more gory. It's just like, alright, cool, we're gonna line up the sternum, and there's a hole through you.
Yes.
There has to be a hole in every corpse.
I mean, there already are.
Yeah, like, Chris, does your underwear have holes in it?
Yes, 4 of them.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it only has 3.
What about the front part?
Yeah, no, that's the third one.
No, 1 on the top, 1 for each leg.
No, that's not a distinct hole. Topologically, it has 3 holes. Underwear is like that's a genus 3 surface, or I guess it's a solid, but whatever.
Well,
actually, if you want to be really specific, it's got about a gajillion holes in between all the threads.
Ah, come on!
Like, I'm just saying.
Anyway, and he says, yes. I presume that Thitch has explained to you the importance of this name.
Yeah.
You don't want to know, Tarmac.
What? Thitch, we share the same last name. Did you forget that? How many times were you hit on the head?
Look,
quite a bit.
Tarmac.
We can make it one more.
You don't want to know. You question many things, yet you
okay, sorry, I don't want to keep getting off track. I'd like to point out that did Earthmover pick up the mace with Jarvis?
Yeah, I grabbed it now.
He's holding up.
Yeah, I just grabbed Tarmac with the mace. I'm like, yeah, we can make it another one.
He would very be down for that. Just let's keep grabbing onto it.
I was just thinking I grabbed it back from him. Oh, that's so much funnier. Just dangling off the back like a tassel. All right, we ready? Cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, that you were saying?
Yes, then I'm assuming you already know what's behind the name.
Yes, yes. I know what my last name means.
As do I.
He says, well, this shows that you clearly have remarkable teamwork skills and that you're willing to give for what you get. But, Thitch, there is one more thing I need from you before I'm willing to give you my approval.
What's that, Tarmac?
He gives the mace back to Earthmover, because I'm assuming that cutaway gag didn't actually happen where you grabbed it. And he says, catch me if you can. And he bolts off much faster than you realized he'd be able to.
Oh, wow. All right. I start running right after him.
Okay. And something you quickly begin to realize is that this guy, he is much faster than you are.
Oh, God.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
With the weapon you just handed back to him?
I mean,
he just handed back to him.
I still, like, nearby had the cross hand.
Okay, is there a map that I have to follow?
Well, here's the thing. So if you're chasing him out through the hallways, you realize that you're averaging, about let's just say 40 feet every 6 seconds, and he's getting closer to 50 feet every 6 seconds.
I use Step of the Wind immediately.
Yeah, and he sees you beginning to begin to catch. Yeah, and so you are able to speed past him a little bit. He sees you doing that, and he immediately responds by dashing as well.
Dang it. Can I roll to see if I can crit 20?
Make an athletic check.
Where is my dice? I cleaned my room and now I don't know where my dice are. No. Hold on.
Oh wait, actually. Yeah, you actually realize that he's around 55 feet every 6 seconds, now that I think about it.
That plus athletics. How's a 16?
With a 16. Yeah, with the 16, you're beginning to narrow in on him. He's beginning to lose his lead a little bit. Yeah, I'm presuming that you're both dashing each round, and now you begin to close the gap to just 10 feet.
Let me see. Can I make a not insight? Insight to see, yeah, insight to see if I can cut him off.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, within 11, he seems to be weaving a little inconsistently. You can't quite catch him off, but
We catched him. Easy.
We used to do this when we were younger, right?
Yes.
Both in the monastery.
Yes.
I want to roll history.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, you can roll history. Yeah, with the 16, you actually immediately realize what he's probably doing. He is trying to lead you out to a very specific tree that if you climb to the top of, you could see the city from and see the monastery from. And so you guys used to like to sit up there to try to, just think about where you came from and where you are now.
I go straight for that tree.
Yep. Yeah, this guy, he seems to be taking the bit of the scenic route that you guys used to like to walk on your way there. But then you're able to cut him off at the path and get there slightly before him.
I'm panting.
Good, you still remember.
Do that.
Okay, then. So, you trust those guys in there, the ones that you came with?
Earth mover with my life.
The other ones?
Wow, alright.
So right now they're like back at the armory.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been. How long has it been now? 3 months?
4
months? 3.5 months?
4 months.
Wow, I trust you guys in the span of almost 4 months. I mean, I've literally almost gone to hell and back with these guys.
Again, Thanatos is not hell, but okay.
Doesn't matter.
He said almost.
Yeah. Alright then. Yep. The fact that you knew exactly which tree to come to shows me that you're clearly not some sort of imposter.
Has there been other imposters?
There's no. You're not an imposter among us.
What can I say? You came here looking for a planar gem, and maybe you guys did some sort of background check of this place, theoretically, figured out who to send as a returning son, but I think we've ruled out you being a faker.
Yeah.
So tell me, as your brother, do you really need these gems?
seeing how something more evil is also looking for them. I'm sure you already know something about it. It's either us or it's going to be them.
Very well then.
And I don't know if they'll be as so kind to not
do your challenges for you.
Yeah.
Well, all right then, Thitch. It's been a long time, but I guess I'll have to trust you.
I hope to come back a couple more times at least. It was nice seeing this whole place.
Yes.
And seeing how a couple of our friends have actually become masters, including you.
Mm-hmm. But it seems like you've mastered a few things in your time away.
Yeah, especially masonry on water.
Yeah, but I do have one more question.
Yeah, what's up?
How did the bird remain completely stable on your shoulder throughout that entire thing?
Spectral bird, not really real.
And he goes to poke it and is very surprised that it's corporeal.
Yeah. It's not real.
Let's get back to your friends then.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're getting back. How long did that whole ordeal take?
Oh, you got it.
You guys were moving very quickly, so it probably took you like less than a minute to run out there.
All right. Probably because we probably spent a lot of key points to both sides.
Yep. And so then, less than 5 minutes after leaving, Thitch and Tarmic are come back into the dojo area. Hope you didn't raid the pantry while we were gone.
No. I took a nap.
Earthmover stops loading spears into his sack of containing. Yeah. And then he realizes, I probably shouldn't have left that door open. Yeah, he puts Bear Claw on a shelf and closes the door behind him. Well then, I guess you have my seal of approval.
Into the reliquary it goes.
So how many seals how many stamps of approval do we have now?
5
4
now?
6. Wait.
6. No, we have
5.
1 for each person. This is the 5th.
Yeah.
We have a total of 9 people to
Well,
to
8
impress.
total.
8 total.
Well, you only really need a majority of them.
Do you guys want to get the other 3? I know I have. Wait, the Grandmaster is one of them, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna get another one anyways, because I have to fight him. Let's see. Who else are we missing? We got arts. We got armory. We got magic.
Yes.
We got records. We got. Did we get the grounds?
Yes.
Wait, what they do for the ground? Oh, right, the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Records, grounds, arts, magic, and armory. And we're missing what?
Faith and records.
We already did records.
Or finance rather.
Finance?
Yeah.
Are any of us good with finances?
I'm 12. Don't ask. I'm a failed merchant.
You're a failed merchant. That's right. Do we have a cleric? Indeed, you do.
Not.
That's not an ad, guys. We are not sponsored by Indeed.
Oh, I forgot I can't do that.
So Master of Faith, I guess, or unless we just want to leave it at that and just see it's 10:24. You guys just want to rest up and just because today's the end of the second day.
Yes.
And tomorrow morning is the battle and the decision. Unless you guys want to try to going to the Faith now. Thoughts, Andreas and Riley?
We only need majorities, and we already have a majority. So I think it's smart to not waste anything.
All right, so then maybe we should go rest up for tonight and get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Blah.
So yeah, you guys are able to get rested up well. Next morning, yeah, and you guys have been given some guest accommodations in the monastery, and you've had things provided for you in terms of food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so what happens, Mr. DM?
Yep. In that case, when the morning rolls around, Master Kostianos, he comes to get Thitch.
I'm awake.
Are you ready to prove yourself, my son?
Why you gotta call me your son?
Hmm.
Then again, you've probably done that all quite often.
Yes. But it is the first time that he said that since you came back.
Yeah.
Oh, and Riley's laptop died.
Dang it.
But not
Sad.
Riley himself.
Oh, Riley himself has not died.
No. Yeah, I think I would have a bit more of a reaction if Riley had spontaneously died.
Just instantaneous
well.
death.
And
Oh
then-
well, we lost
It
a player.
happens.
It happened. Death eventually comes.
Listen, death in D&D is not something we should ever be shocked by.
Yeah, that's also
Andreas,
true.
the player characters.
Oh! I mean... No, death is not something you should ever be shocked by in D&D. I think I'm going to stand by that one.
Wait, what
Riley's
if a dead
computer,
guy?
Riley's character, Riley. What's the real difference?
Riley's character. Really, they are connected to Riley.
Yeah, Riley is connected to Riley. I would have to agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, Andreas, can you do a geometric proof for that?
No, but I could do a philosophical proof.
I think that's more of a
okay.
definition thing than no.
I mean, they both have the essence of Riley.
Yeah,
So,
because that's a
what's the
geometrically
difference?
definable thing.
Yeah, what is the square? Yeah, what is the circumference of a Riley?
I choose not to know.
How many Rileys would it take to take over the world?
Probably enough for a giant army. One that could take the sum of the United States, China, Russia, and half of the rest of the world, and then you have an amount of an army sufficient enough to dominate the entire world.
All right, then. And before he goes, he says to Earthmover, and if you have any sort of blessings or abilities you want to bestow upon your friend here before the battle starts.
You talking to Earthmover?
Yes.
Let me real quick check what level the spell is. It's higher than I have. Ooh, maybe not. Let me see. Wait. Wait.
What?
Oh, it's an enchantment. Dang. I was ready to cast Bless. I don't know what benefits I can confer. I think... Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, then.
But I'll also be actually, Earthmover, do you have you don't have Armor of Shadows, you don't have where is it? What was that one spell that increased my
Mage armor.
health?
Oh, your health? Oh, Armor of Agathis? I gave you
Yes.
temporary hit points.
Yeah, at the beginning of the battle I was gonna do that.
Okay.
Unless if it's gonna be skill check battle, but
No, this is going to be a proper smackdown. And he guides the three of you up towards the roof.
okay.
Yep, and so he leads you up onto the roof where there's a lot of people watching. Quite the crowd has gathered, you realize,
Okay.
including the various high masters, many of the students. And he says,
Mhm.
and I actually do have a map.
Oh. Is it?
And he says, Thitch, this arena is very special. It's quite uncommon for two monks to duel up here.
Why is that?
Typically, such duels are carried out either in the field or in the dojo. But sometimes, when there needs to be a challenge of honor before the gods, we bring it out here.
I sigh and say understood.
You see, when the humans marched across the Isle of Fate all of those years ago, a captain of their army faced off against one of the monastery's founders, up on this very roof. And when that monk won the duel, he was also able to win the respect of the martial arts by the human invaders. And that is why this place has been allowed to maintain its autonomy from the rule of the crown. But don't worry, unlike that match, this one will not be to the death.
That's hope. I'm glad.
He says, yes. My apprentice, Prince Day Urso, are you ready?
I cast Armor Shadows and Armor of Agathis on myself. And then I say ready.
Alright then. Then let's begin. And Chris, go ahead and make an initiative check.
Let's bring out the white dice for this one.
Yeah.
$18.
Okay. All right, then. In that case, he's going to go first. And he is going to rush over towards you.
Okay, what does he do? Yeah.
And he's going to swing a punch at you. Let's see now. Does a 20 beat your armor class?
Quite a bit, yes.
Yeah. If I could get my notes organized, that would be great. Yeah, in that case, yeah, he's going to smack into you for 11 damage.
Well,
yeah, this guy, he's a lot more spry than you probably assumed he would have been. And
you said 11, right?
Yeah, 11 damage. And now I'm going to need for you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. How's it 11?
Yeah, and 11 total is not enough. Let's see now. So you are now stunned.
Ugh.
Which means he's...
boy.
Yeah, so yeah, this guy, he just rushed for you, and you're just so surprised that he's able to completely catch you off guard and just sort of redirect partially your ki, just stunning you. So now he's gonna get advantage on this attack, I believe. Right, Andreas?
Say again?
You get advantage on stunned creatures.
Okay, sure, that sounds correct.
Oh, yeah, I have advantage. That's gonna hit. Okay, so in that case, you take 14 damage from his second smack.
Oh.
Yes, they're incapacitated. They also automatically fail strength and dex saves.
Yep.
How much damage?
That was 14 damage, and it's now your turn. You can't take any actions, but you can take a bonus action if you have any.
Can't take any actions, but bonus actions.
Yes. Yeah. So long as it makes sense for you to do so. So, is there any bonus action you might want to activate right now?
That's an action. That's an action. Ritual, action, features. Wholeness of body is a bonus action?
Yes.
Oh, it is?
Oh, wait, no, I think it's an action.
Yeah, it's under actions. So bonus actions, flurry blows, martial arts. No, I don't have anything.
All right. In that case, yeah, you're just too stunned to move, and you see him. Perhaps surprisingly, he just seems to back up a little bit, and he sort of gestures like a "come get some," and you see him begin to move a bit defensively. But now
I'm gonna roll to see if I can regain focus.
Well, you're automatically unstunned now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I shake my head a little bit. I focus and I go in and throw a punch.
All right. Make an attack roll.
18 plus 4.
Your attack is a +7 to hit, or +8.
So 18 plus 8, 26.
Yeah, 26 does in fact hit.
Okay. That's D6 plus 8. No. D6 plus 4.
Yeah,
10 max damage. I'm throwing another one.
Yeah, so you just rush forward, smack this guy for 10
Yeah.
damage. He was
I'm
not.
also using flurry of blows for this. So 13 plus 7. No, 13 plus 8 is 21.
21 hits.
That's a 4 plus 4, 8.
8 damage. Nice.
8 damage. Here's a flurry of blows. That's an 18 plus 8 again.
Oh, yeah.
So now D6. That's 5. I'm also going to apply. What? Make a strength save.
All right.
Is it the? Do I have to knock him out of the ring?
He never stipulated that.
Then I'll do number 3. Can't take reactions. And no. I might as well try to make him roll a dex save. He's likely gonna not be knocked prone, but. Right, so yeah, just see if I can knock him
net
prone.
20. But
Okay.
don't you have one more flurry of blows?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like to imagine like you tried to knock this guy down, but he's just like, nope, nope, nope.
Yeah. 11 plus 8, 19.
That does hit. Yeah, that one, it seems like it's about to miss, but then you're able to make contact.
Mm-hmm. Three.
3 plus 4.
I don't get +4s on the flurry of blows, don't I?
Yeah.
I do?
Yes.
I wasn't doing the +4 for the past one, but alright.
So nice, 25 damage in one round. And he seems to be smiling. Nice hit.
Thanks.
And then I'm gonna close on these. Then he seems to be smiling a bit and says, "Yeah, I guess we didn't really add a stipulation about this ring, did we?
Not really. I thought
tell
about
you.
it first. I was a little hesitant.
Let's say that whoever can hold the ring on their own for 6 seconds is the winner.
6 seconds.
Yes. If you push me out and am able to keep me out for a full 6 seconds, then you'll win."
If that's the case, I immediately use a bonus action, patient defense.
You already used a bonus action.
Oh, never mind. Not after he says that. Doesn't allow me.
No.
Okay.
But now he's going to go. And does a 16 beat your armor class?
No.
Okay, then. Yeah, in that case, he smacks you, but it's
Let me see.
yeah, it's the weird. Yeah, he's able to get what he thinks is part of your clothing, but it's actually just part of the shadow self. Huh, that's new.
Let me see. So
Does a 28 beat your armor class?
yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, in that case, he's then able to he readjusts it and just smacks you slightly lower this time in the gut for 13 damage.
Ouch.
And yep, and now he's seems to be swinging it again. Does a 19 beat your armor class?
Yeah. Let me double check
time-
because I don't remember if my level up affected it.
Your AC is a 17.
AC 17?
With the armor shadows thing. In this case, he smacks you again for 6 damage, and you're going to need to make a strength saving throw.
All right. That's a 1. But I'm lucky and I re-roll those.
Yes.
That's not much better.
What'd you get?
7.
Yeah, with that, he's able to smack you back 1, 2. It'll smack you back 15 feet. And now he's going to rush forward and try to smack you again. Does a 23 beat your armor class?
Why, yes.
And he got 8 damage. Come on, Thitch, is this the best you can do? Show me everything you've learned.
Okay. All right, if you say so. All right, so. Come on. All right, so it's my turn, right?
Yes.
I hit him with not vampiric touch. It's a lesser vampiric touch. That's what you went by, but I know it's called something else.
Yeah, the vampiric punch.
Yeah. Is it plus anything?
It's a charisma plus proficiency since this is a warlock spell.
Okay, so that should hit. It's how's 22?
Yeah, 22 hits.
All right. And this one, I roll a 2d6 plus charisma, which is charisma is a +3. 6 plus 4 plus 3, so 13.
13 damage.
I believe so. That's what I have in the notes.
Okay, then. Yeah, so then you strike him for 13 damage. Very solid hit, and then you're going to heal back 6. And you still have a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's action.
Yeah, so you just grab this guy by the throat and start draining his life force away.
Mm-hmm. Where's my key points? I have... Where are my key points?
You should have 6 total.
And I've used 2.
Yes.
Both is a bonus action, so then I'll do Flurry of Blows.
Let me double check. Yeah, okay.
$13 plus 8.
That hits.
So then D6 plus 4. That's a 6. And then I get one more punch because of Flurry of Blows. Okay.
Yes.
How's 16?
A 16's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah, so that way, so you hit him really solid with one hit, but then he's able to duck out of the way with another, and now he's going to respond with a strike of his own. Does a 21 beat your armor class?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, that is going to be 13 damage.
Oh.
And to clarify, this is non-lethal damage.
Alright, yeah. I'm not there yet anyways.
Yep. And then the next hit is 26 for 4 damage. For 9 damage. 26 to hit, which hits, and then 9 damage. Yeah, and you're realizing that this guy, he's way more spry and flexible than you expected him to be, even though he's an old man.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's going to try to strike you again. And I'd say he's flurrying a blowsing. Let's see now. Does an 18 beat your armor class?
Let me double check because I have mage armor.
Oh no, wait, that's a 17.
Is 13 plus my...
Yeah, so an 18 hits. In which case you're going to take 11 damage and you're going to need to make a strength save.
$15.
A 15 is not enough.
Really?
Yep, it's close but not quite. So he's able to shove you back another 15 feet, and he charges forward to try to head you off. And he's going to try to strike you one more time. That hits him. You take 13 damage. This guy's clearly not pulling any punches.
I'm.
Yeah, does Earthmover have any reaction to this super old man throwing Thitch out of the ring?
Awesome.
Come on, is this the best you can do, Thitch?
Okay. I'm barely standing. Like, I am barely standing at all.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately use wholeness of body.
All right.
And then I also do patient defense.
All right. And what are you? And of the patient defense options, what are you going for?
There's options. It
Yeah,
just says take the. All I see is patient defense. Spend 1 key point to take the dodge action.
Oh, okay, dodge. Yeah, in that case, yeah, you're able to dodge. And now what?
Is there anything else I can do?
Is there anything else you want to do, Chris? Look at the map.
Grapple.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I like this. Yeah, burn a key point to make this work because you already did an action, but yeah, I like this.
Come on. That's a nat 1.
You can re-roll that.
A nat 20. Nat 1 and nat 20. Boy. Oh crap! My dice.
So you're just pulling this guy out of the ring with you?
Yeah.
You know what? I like it.
Because like I'm at 1 health.
Yeah, and you've kind of pinned him to the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna give him. Yeah, with that nat 20, I'm gonna say that you're successfully able to throw him beneath you, and he's gonna have 1 chance to try to escape on his turn.
All right.
Not looking super great. Okay, make an acrobatics or athletics check to try to hold him down.
18 plus acrobatics. It's acrobatics is plus 8. So 18 plus.
And the master of records is going 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You both lose. Dual disqualification on a double ring knockout. Does Earthmover have any reaction to that?
I mean,
I'm also like I want Thitch to kind of like lay on the ground, tired, very tired.
Yep.
well, he's no Bush.
And the and he just starts cackling next to you as he lays down. Ah, that was brilliant, my son. That was brilliant. Your goal was to defeat me, so you made sure you did, even in defeating yourself. You know, I have to be honest, I didn't think you stood a chance against me in the ring. I mostly just wanted to see how you would react in loss, but you showed me something else instead.
I'm barely able to listen to any of this.
You showed me that you're willing to finish the mission, even at great cost to yourself. That may end up proving instrumental when you face whatever force you're challenging. One sec.
Mhm.
And he says, all right, Earth Mover, Thitch, and the other High Masters meet me on the second floor.
Other than him.
Yeah, he's not calling the two of you High Masters.
I was thinking for a second, I'm like,
Okay. You're hired and immediately promoted.
sick.
And now you're fired.
Yep, and before he does that, he actually goes down to Thitch and says, "Here, you know, when you study Ki as much as I do, you learn how to let's just say lend out your powers to other people to help them." And he places a hand on your chest, and you heal back for 45.
45.
Yes.
I'm at full health now.
What's your max health?
54.
Oh, okay.
And then I had to use wholeness of body right before I was at 1 at that last hit.
Yep. Yes. And when he does that, it's a very similar feeling to when you were using wholeness of body on yourself. You get the feeling that he just used his instance of the power on you. Yep, and he brings you to this. So, Thitch, you know that the second floor area, it's pretty much off limits to students. Even like the way most of them access the roof just now is through a set of outside stairs. So being invited here, it's something of it's probably something of an honor for you, or a terror.
Right.
And yeah, he brings you to an area where the various High Masters, they sort of sit in a circle around the two of you, or presumably the five of you. Very well, then. We're ready to hear your case. Present your issue to the council.
Earth Mover, you're probably the best at speaking at this.
Sorry, my screen was doing something weird for a second. We are in the process of collecting the planar gems to get them away from an entity that wishes to collect them for its own uses, primarily being reshaping our reality to something that is fitting for itself and not for us, in the hope that collecting them for ourselves will be able to fight it off, considering it's collecting them as well. And so what we're requesting from you all is the knowledge of the whereabouts of the gem that you are protecting the knowledge about.
And the Master of Records stands up and she says, So you've shown, so in our discussion, you told me that you already know a fair bit about the astral plane.
Yes.
Yes. While it is mostly the plane associated with arcane magics, did you know that it also has a relationship to the ways of the monastic lifestyles?
I am familiar with astral projection, if that's what you're referring to.
Not just that. You see, when it comes to things such as Ki, that is well, it's not quite an arcane practice. It is, in a manner of speaking, astral. For souls in and of themselves are, in a manner of speaking, astral objects.
Okay.
Yes. And what we guard, or perhaps guard's the wrong word, it kind of guards itself, is the astral gem.
I see.
Yes, and then And the Master of Magic stands up and says, yes. You see, there's a mountain range nearby. And as part of our, I guess, promotion's the wrong word, but proving the way we proved ourselves to become high masters of this monastery is by going on a quest to that mountain. Because in that mountain, there's an old stronghold that was built by a human king long before Alnig took control of Hybron. Predates even that. We're not completely sure of all of its history, though. And at the center of that stronghold is a planar gate powered by the astral gem. Yeah, and Master Kostianos, he says, yes, it's been the tradition for hundreds of years that when monks of this monastery are ready to prove themselves, they go through that mountain, they make their way through the stronghold, and then they step through the portal to spend some amount of time in the astral plane.
Would removing the gem close that? You said it was powered by the gem.
And he nods and says, yes. If we do this, future High Masters will need a different way to prove themselves. And, by the way, Thitch, when he says that, Tarmic, he kind of, like, gasps in surprise. Like, you see, he kind of wants to speak up a little bit, but he also doesn't want to, speak out of turn.
Right, okay.
And, Kostianos turns to him and says, yes, go ahead, Master Urso. I understand your disappointment. You may speak it. And he stands up and says to Thitch, I have not yet been allowed the quest to prove myself as the High Master. And I guess to save the plane as we understand it, I will not be able to go on the quest that the other masters went on.
Wait, but why is that? I know we're taking the gem, but why don't you do it now or something? I don't because I understand how important this is.
And Master Kostiana says, well, in order for him to do that, he would have... Are you saying that he should go ahead of you or that he should go with you?
Would it make a difference if he went with us?
I mean, you would have to wait for him to be ready, and he's not yet. But Master Kostianos, no. Hold your tongue. It is not your own place to determine when you are ready for your quest.
But I mean, it isn't my business to know when a master is ready, because I'm not a master at all. But seeing how I'm already on this journey.
Can I make an Arcana check for something?
Sure. What are you trying to figure out?
If using the astral plane in conjunction with the labyrinth would be able to kind of extend our range.
Are you going back to your bag portal trick, or is this directly related?
Perhaps both. So the astral plane is a fairly common conveyance.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if being able to combine that with the ability to kind of rewrite portals, considering how common portals exist to and from the astral plane, if we would be able to work easily with the two of them together. And this is relevant.
Okay.
This isn't a random thought. This is relevant to current discourse. That is going to be a 21.
Yeah, with a 21, so you definitely get the feeling that you can definitely synergize these gems together, and so I mean, I'm not completely sure I understand the question, because like that gems can be used to open up gates to their relevant planes.
Right.
And remember, the thing where you were able to hijack the portals, that was not the plane of the Endless Maze in and of itself. That was just the Endless Maze served as the conduit for the other 3 gems to be able to link their planar powers.
Okay.
Yeah, it was more just like because you guys had so much planar energy going on that you were able to hijack portals. But you get the feeling that adding, well, any other gem, but especially the astral gem into the mix would definitely increase your portal prowess.
Okay. Which one was the mage?
Oh, Master Mountain.
Master Mountain, would you be able to contact us at such a time as he is ready?
Yes, we have means for magical communication.
There's nothing strictly preventing us from coming back here, especially with the power of the astral gem. I'd imagine it'd be much easier to travel quickly between places we'd already been, especially with the portal already in place here. If we could find a teleportation circle somewhere, I'm sure we could fairly easily come back here to administer the test without much interruption to our progress.
Mm-hmm.
I do recognize that as a very, I suppose not immediately pressing, temporally speaking, but a very important consideration.
Ghostiana says, we will keep that under consideration. But for now, though, we should proceed under the assumption that allowing you to complete your quest will mark a beginning of a new age for us.
But I look at the headmaster. Headmaster, if I may interject, you understand, or you could sense that there is a big change.
Yes.
And it just so happens that I am part of that change.
Yes.
Could it be?
And I
possible?
think it's, and I do think it's time that we recognize you for that change. Before you left 30 years ago, we did not have you make your oath because we decided that it was not the right place for you. But perhaps it is time for you to make an oath, not to this monastery, but to your party. Will you swear your monastic oath to them? And in doing so, we will recognize you under the rank Mynheer, Oathmaker.
Well, I'm happy but still sad because of how my brother would not be able to make the master's exam. At least,
well, they would just be making a new master.
Yeah.
Master's exam or high mass than the old one, almost certainly.
I don't know how. Of course, I don't know how you guys would evaluate a new master exam, but at least
we leave that to us to determine.
All right.
But Thitch, if you wish to be recognized as Oathmaker, then make an oath to your party here, with us as witness.
Out of character, I don't know how to make an oath.
Basically, it can be... It can pretty much just be anything. He's just sort of offering you back a little bit of what you lost all those years ago.
Oh, okay.
And it's not going to have deep mechanical ramifications. I mean, you guys are an adventuring group, so you kind of are, already have agreed to work together. So,
Right. Fair enough.
so
let's see. How do I even say this? I, Thitch Urso. How else how do you word an oath, by the way?
I mean, yeah, you made the Boy Scout oath a bunch of times, so.
Oh. I, Thitch Urso, as an adventuring. Do I say monk?
Sure.
As an adventuring monk, and for the duty of the world, I will stick with this party and the good of the world for as long as I still draw breath.
Yes. And then you see, and so the masters, they kind of nod their understanding, and then you see Kostianos kind of make eye contact with Tarmic, and you see Tarmic stand up with a bit of a sad smile, and he says, I would like to move that we promote Menhir Urso to Senol as a recognition of his expertise in the ways of adventuring. And the council, they sort of nod in a agreement, and especially the Master of Magic, and he says, yes, excellent. Especially with some of those, is that a spell you were doing out there? Seem to be channeling some various magics of all sorts of planes, aren't you, Thitch?
Yeah, that was a little trick I learned.
Yes. And so they all approve of you receiving the rank of expert. You're now, in their eyes, expert Urso. And finally, your brother says, and I move that we recognize him as master. As he has demonstrated for us his masteries of the ways of the key and martial arts in the traditions of both this monastery and what he's learned on the seas and traveling with his group. And Master Kostianos, he kind of nods, and you hear him pretty much whisper in Halfling to Tarmic, thank you for understanding. And then he says out loud, yes, I second this motion. And then they all nod in agreement, put their hands up, and says, very well then, Master
I am a little distraught because I am a little confused, because this is not what I was expecting at all.
Master Thitcher, so do you realize what we're offering you here?
But how am I supposed to be a master when I haven't even... Tarmac is more of a master than I am.
Earthmover, can you attest to his mastery?
I've seen him in action many times. I don't know that I would be fully an expert on what is noteworthy as mastery, but he certainly seems in full control of his actions regarding ki and martial arts.
And then says, very well then. And Master Thitch Urso, I think you're ready then to go on your mastery quest to prove yourself. You will be this monastery's last high master of this age.
I'm just dumbfounded and just shocked. And I continue just to listen.
And actually, for the first time since you arrived here, the Master of Faith, Ariana, she speaks up. Are we sure we want to do this? We would be abandoning an ancient tradition for a monk that we all agreed was, well, he was a good man, was not proper for the ways of martial arts and key mastery under our study. I have no problem recognizing him as a master in the ways of adventuring, but are we sure we're ready to sacrifice what we have? What if we need this gem for when the darkness returns? And Thitch, you actually would know what she's referring to. It's an ancient prophecy that a darkness will sweep over the Isle of Fate that was brought upon internally. Some major interpretations think that there might be like some great halfling dark wizard who blots out the sun in a vast vicinity. Some people think that it's going to be some sort of a potion maker who accidentally or intentionally releases some sort of blight upon all the crops. Other people think it refers to a civil war.
Okay.
I would like it on the record that I stand against this motion, but I also see that I stand greatly opposed.
Then, if, as I kind of stand opposed, but I understand that you guys, that you masters understand what you're getting, that you masters know what choice you are making. Why can't it be half and half? Make it my mastery test, but also Carmack's, because he's been in the monastery. You guys know him. I'm assuming you, my seniors, are trusting him that he's going to eventually become a master.
And to that she actually responds, no. The ancient laws are very clear on this. A monk is allowed to bring with him helpers or workers or mercenaries even, but it can only be the qualification of one monk at a time.
At that point, I continue to just look at the ground. Then I accept whatever verdict you come to agree upon.
Oh, by the gods, both known now, those who will rise soon, and those who lay forgotten. I wanted said that this is not a good idea, but I understand that I will be outvoted. And they sort of look at each other, and the various high masters glancing around, they begin to sort of nod a little bit. And they say, Very well then. I think it's understood. We shall give them the instructions of where they can find the entrance to the stronghold. Thitch, I will give you this decision then. Your group can go and collect the gem, or you can wait until Tarmek goes on his quest, which might still take months or even years.
I look at Earthmover for this decision. What do you think? Like, I think my brother's ready, but they say that he isn't.
It is so beyond what it is or isn't my place to say.
Well, either we go for a different gem now, or we just.
I
mean,
taking the gem would not preclude him from becoming a high master. They would just need to figure out a new procedure.
Right.
So to that end, it's not anything direct that we're actually taking from your brother. There's the sentimental value of it being the same procedure, and there's nothing explicitly preventing us from coming back if we can figure out how to do longer jumps using that gem. So from that perspective, from like ignoring sentiment as much as is reasonable, it's not
right.
a super big deal. But I understand why it absolutely could feel like a big deal. But that being said, we're already here.
Yeah, we are already here, and it's quite important for us to get the gems.
Yeah.
Then let's get the gem, and then when he's ready, we'll come back.
Yeah, if we can. I presume we can, but yeah.
Yeah, if we're not dead.
That seems satisfactory to me.
Yeah, and the Master of Magic pipes up and says, yes, if you die in there, could you send us a word of that? Just that way we know.
I mean, hey, do you have a $500 or 500 gold gem that you don't mind using?
That, or is there such thing as a Vivry card?
I mean, I was just thinking, what's it called?
I mean, the Thanatos gem can just straight up speak to dead if you guys ever want to do that.
That's also true.
It's a 3rd level spell. Glyph of Warding.
Ah, okay.
Put a glyph on me. If I die, it sends you a message in your own voice.
You got mail.
You got mail. You got mail. Earthmover's dead.
Fair enough. Then we will go on that journey now.
Well done. Yep. And you see Master Costianos stride to the other side of the room where he takes out a single tome and he opens it up, and there is a neatly folded map.
Mm-hmm.
And he hands it to you and says, this original copy does not leave this room. Write down anything you want about it, but you have to keep the information to yourselves. Is that understood?
All right.
Yeah, do any of you have the transcribe map cantrip?
I don't think that exists.
I am a navigator, so
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Yeah, so I guess this is probably a good place to call the session with Thitch beginning to use his navigation skills to copy the map. Oh, and Master Mountain was making a joke earlier, but seriously, if you're like on the road and you sense you're about to die, please set fire to that map. The copy that you have. Do not bring the real map with you to set fire to.
Burn the original. Burn it.
Okay, then. But until next time, I've been your host and Dungeon Master, Drew, being joined by...
Thitch.
And...
Earth Mover.
Andreas, you're supposed to say your character's name here.
Earth Mover.
Okay, well, next time. Bye.